talent! Lucy! Hiya!
Hello, Lucy. My name's Noah Wolf, but sure I knew that. So, what will you be performing for us today?
This is my impression of SS Sniper Wolf reacting to TikToks. Wow, is this cat making orange juice? That's crazy. Oh, he's mixing it. Oh, he's pouring he just poured ice on a tray. What's he doing? What is that? Is that salt?
No.
My God, wow, so cute. I would love to eat that. That looks amazing. Wow.
Listen, honey, you're fat, you're stupid, and the only thing you'll be reacting to is my security guard escorting you off my fucking stage, you twat!
So React content is finally getting shit on by mainstream content creators, and that means Christmas came early, gamers! The React meta is officially dead. Twitch has declared bankruptcy. XQC stocks are at an all-time low. Multiple streamers have issued public apologies and are begging for the forgiveness of the masses. Oh wait, none of that is happening at all, and I still see this BBC coming up in my recommended every single day? How could the YouTube algorithm do this to me? Hi, it's me, Lucy, your inner demon here. This is an intervention to let you know it's not YouTube that's letting you down. It's me. I'm the problem. And so are you. I am a hypocrite. I can't criticize reacting, for I too am a filthy streamer who committed the ungodly sin of reacting on main. But am I gonna have the mother of all woman moments and shit talk it anyway? You know it, baby. Yes. Today, I will finally break my silence and pick a fight with he who shall not be named.
What the fuck?
This video's fun because I get to wrestle with someone way outside of my weight class. After all, how can anyone compare to my massive 600-pound sock? But don't worry, I'll give everyone a fair trial because I'm biased on both sides of the aisle. Holy heck, that rhymed. I also want to dispel the myth that reacting is the easy way out for content creation. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is if you're MLP, but me personally, reacting is too difficult. I have to think too hard about things to comment on. NTR! I mean, I can't be the only one who's used to zoning out and drooling like a Neanderthal when watching YouTube content, can I? I usually watch YouTube while I'm eating, so that I never have to experience a moment alone with the voices inside my brain. You have to get political, violent, and naked! So if I'm gonna watch something, I'd rather just sit back and relax. Take things slow. Hell, I like living a slow life. An isekai slow life, some might even say. Legend has it that they're today's sponsor, meaning if you'd rather spend your time restoring your brain cells with chill gameplay, instead of watching a streamer eat ramen while shouting, "That's so true!" every 2 minutes, you've come to the right place. Isekai Slow Life is a game where you can learn the true joy that comes with being a mushroom surrounded by beautiful women. Yeah, that's right. You're a mushroom, baby. A mushroom that can start a happy family with a vampire nurse, a lovely siren, and of course, my favorite, an octopus teacher. If you see a cute girl and you like her, you can take her home to enjoy some slow, easy living. It's that simple. Now even someone like me can maybe pick up a chick. Yes, Mistress Sadie! You can take a blood sample! You can take it all! I'm just a meal for you, queen! The true beauty of Isekai Slow Life lies in the amazing companions you can meet, and each one has their own special skills that can help you explore and build up your village. You can create workshops, potion stores, schools, and more. Anything you say in your village goes, and those anime women have no choice but to obey. By the way, can I just point out how cultured the art for Ghost Girl Sadako is? My god, chef's kiss. But if you ever crave something beyond building your own dictatorship, I mean loving community, you can hit up the Adventurers Guild and wander the world with fellow adventurers, or create a lifelong enemy by challenging them to combat. Just don't forget that your form and reputation will change as your isekai unfolds, so make good choices and you'll be rewarded. Who knows, maybe even a mushroom can turn into a waifu. The possibilities are truly limitless. Use my QR code to download Isekai Slow Life today, and use my gift code MUSHROOM to get 10 free draws right now. Anyway, you ever see a funny video on the internet that makes you think of one of your friends or siblings and you want to show it to them, so you do, but the entire time you're concentrated on their face and how they're responding to it instead? It's like it's not about the video anymore. It's about their reaction to it. You want to see if you're right about what they'll think. Or what about this? Have you ever told someone a joke and the way they laughed at the joke was way funnier than the joke itself? I love how you hate women named Lucy Pyre. You're just like me. Oh my god, especially when you make little snort noises when you laugh. It's not weird, it's not cringe, it's like the cutest thing ever. Herein lies the beauty of React content. It's almost wholesome in a way, or at least it spawns from wholesome desires. Because people shit on being parasocial all the time, but everyone's down to watch their favorite gamer man give hot takes on video games.
I think one of the things that makes Final Fantasy XIV unappealing is the fact that the game looks like shit.
There's something satisfying about seeing someone with way more clout than you say the exact same things that you think and feel, especially when it's controversial. God, it lights a fire in my pussy. Chatty! Hold my hand! I mean under my ass. And what's the harm? Other than the streamer profiting off of other people's hard work and giving them nothing in return, that is. But come on, what a first world problem, am I right? Like it or not, reaction content is in demand. It's hard not to notice when reactions to videos get more views than the original, sometimes by magnitudes of millions. And I'm not here to tell you you're a bad person for that because... this is really hard for me to say, but... I've watched reaction content too. Yes, it's my fault that Asmongold reacts show up in my feed. It's because I've clicked on them. And you know what? I've done it more than once. It's like junk food, man. You know it's bad for you, but you can't stop shoving that shit in your mouth because the cocaine they sprinkle in the Cheeto dust just slaps. But that doesn't change the fact that it's bad. It doesn't change the reality that they're, well, to put it nicely, leeching. Streamers have mad copium about it too. Some will even look you dead in the eyes and say they're paying the original creator an exposure. But I guarantee you, if a sponsor messaged them and said they'd pay them an exposure, they'd write them a very strongly worded email that translates to get bent. They know they're leeching. But because people enjoy the content and there's a CBT Andy behind every street corner waiting to mug them, creators have kept quiet. That is until now, because believe you me, the cancer of React content has finally gone terminal. Let me give you an example. One of the trends I just love about the internet today is when people will take a TikTok or a YouTube short, change absolutely fuck all about it, and just shove their ugly face into the corner while the actual video plays. I am being so serious. When I say making this content should get you put on an FBI list, the government should make laws forbidding it, uploading it should be a federal crime, and it should carry a minimum 10-year sentence. Institutions should be built solely to rehabilitate people who actually like this garbage, though I fear that they're beyond help. Every time I talk about this, I feel like I'm turning into the Dark Knight Joker. Because we truly do live in a society. Nobody bats an eye when Netflix issues a DMCA on someone for watching one of their TV shows last. People shrug and say, yeah, you were asking for it. What did you expect? But when YouTubers stand up for themselves and try to protect their content, people lose their minds and say,
You should have taken it to the DMs.
Boo-hoo, they made fun of my best buddy BLT for playing someone else's video when he went potty. Don't they know that if ABC doesn't give us filler content while he takes a massive shit, the man will literally die?
Dude, what am I supposed to do? Die?
By the way, totally off topic here, but there's this dancing fruit trend on YouTube where it's literally just fruit dancing on the screen. And it's used to keep babies occupied while parents are busy doing other things, like filing their taxes or giving that baby a younger sibling. Just so you know, that's what these streamers are doing to you when they pull this shit. They're unironically giving you the dancing fruit baby treatment. This stuff really does make me sad because when I look at React meta streamers, it's like glancing into the future and seeing an older, richer, more evil version of myself. Cause from the outside looking in, full-time reacting seems like the end stage of a content creator's career, the point where the cracks really start to show, even to outsiders. These creators are burnt out, they're disillusioned with their jobs, they no longer have the passion to create, and yet they're scared of losing what they've already built. They can't even manage to take a piss break without fear that they'll be abandoned while they tinkle, and why wouldn't they be, considering we live in a world where the only way people can keep a Zoomer's attention is by attaching Subway Surf gameplay to the fucking video. So then, what should we or even can we do about reaction content? Should we refuse to watch it? Just like the videos when they show up, run to Twitter and do our absolute best to cancel people like QVC?
And then what?
Well, despite all the time I spent laying into the concept, no, because I don't want it to go away. That's right, I like it. I like reaction content, and I'm not talking out of my ass as someone who gets all of the benefits and none of the pain. Hell, every single video of mine that Asmongold has reacted to on his channel has more views than my original. I say this while knowing full well the consequences of the content format. I absolutely lost many views and some ad revenue to a WoW player. And trust me, that stings. But you know what? Call it a hunch, but I feel like the overlap of Asmongold's audience with mine is, a little low. And every time someone clicks on an Asmongold reaction, they're not clicking on it for me or for any other creator he's reacting to while we're at it. They're clicking for Asmon. Because he's their guy, he's their little boy, their little baldy man. And for new creators who think they can ride the React meta wave into stardom, you're wrong. Because one little thing they never teach you about reacting is that no one cares what John from Ohio thinks about the recent Blizzard fuck-ups. Why? Because he's not Asmongold. You have to prove that you're someone who has opinions that matter before anyone gives a shit about your reaction in the first place. Huge streamers can coast off of reaction content because they put in the work earlier that got them to where they are today. But that doesn't give them a free pass. They're still responsible for working with the people they react to, shouting them out properly, giving them credit, and negotiating with them about what is and isn't off limits. And we should absolutely hold their feet to the fire on that. But at the same time, we as creators have to stop being pussies. I recently watched the Act Man's video about this topic, live by the way. I know, the irony! And he mentioned that he spoke with Asmongold about some beef he had with him reacting to a Diablo 4 video. And you know what happened? Asmon said okay. He agreed to wait 4 days before he reacted to his content, giving it some time to steep into the algorithm. And the Act Man was happy. And Asmongold was happy. And the viewers were happy. And I'm pretty sure they also made out while dressed like Astolfo and Felix, but they told me to leave that part out. It's almost like if creators just talk face to face and we don't fuck around, we won't find out. And this goes for myself too. I'm a very non-confrontational person, but no longer. That's right, Lucy Pyre reactors. I'm watching you, especially you. I live inside your yellow-stained walls, and that bumping you hear in the night, that's me banging the sexy roach anime girls that live under your floorboards. So keep watching reactions, and keep making fun of streamers for doing reactions. And do leave likes and comments and watch time on the original videos. Remember, only you can stop content leeching. So does anyone remember when NPC used to actually make Overwatch content?
Your mom is fat! Fat hoe!